Hey guys, LJZO724 here. Um, Happy New Year's Eve. Hope you all have a nice night. Um, Sorry for rambling on last video. I really gotta help and shorten what I have to say. Um, this is going to be one of two videos where I go back and review a book that I read like 2 months ago, just because I finally had the chance to review it right now, and it's now or never. I mean, why not? And these two books I'm going to be reviewing in the next two videos, they're two books that I'm most excited about, and they just were, in my opinion, the most exciting books I read in the last 2 months. And the first is obviously going to be Night Shift, right here. And my next video is going to be on Cover by Jack Ketchum. That was a great book. I remember like how I felt reading these books, and I just wanted to go back. So just don't think I'm really fast reader and I get through these books in like a day, because I'm just saying these are from like 2 months ago. I read them. I'm not like that fast a reader. Um, and I highly doubt you're watching this video, but in case you are, I mean, this is only my third video, my second real review video, but if you are watching this, Mr. Wildboy94, thank you so much. Keep up the great reviews. Because of you, I'm the horror fan that I am. You introduced me to authors that I had never heard of before, like Richard Lehman, Jonathan Mayberry, Jack Ketchum, Brian Keene. And you really, it's like before, I would only read Stephen King. I never heard of the other horror authors. I mean, I had heard of Dean Koontz, but I kind of considered him to be sort of like a cheap knockoff of Stephen King, and I didn't really want to read him because I thought his books would be cheap, and yeah, just wasn't that interested. But because of you, I'm now interested in all these authors and their works, and I just thank you, Mr. Wildboy. You really helped pretty much broaden my vision of the horror genre. So thank you. Um, yeah, the book review. This review, Night Shift by Stephen King. It is Stephen King's first short story collection, and it contains, I'm pretty sure, 20 short stories. 20? Yeah, that's about right. Um, I've heard mixed reviews online of this book, and I personally have mixed emotions of this book. Yes, there's 20, but quantity is not more important than quality. I would have to say only maybe 6 stories out of these 20 are totally worth reading. The rest just aren't that good. I just, one in particular I just absolutely hated. It's called Night Surf. I suppose it's supposed to be sort of like a prelude to The Stand, and I just could not get into it at all. It's short and nothing really goes on. Another one, Jerusalem's Lot. Couldn't really get into that either, but I suppose it's sort of a prelude to Salem's Lot, so I suppose if you've read Salem's Lot, you kind of connect to it more. Personally, I haven't read it yet, so I've read Salem's Lot, so I didn't really enjoy it that much. The ones I did like and I totally recommend reading are these. Graveyard Shift. The movie might have sucked, but the story does not. It is creepy. That is just a creepy book. I'm the Doorway is number 2. That ending surprised the heck out of me. It is just an all-around creepy book. I totally recommend it. The Langoliers, number 3. Pretty sure they made that into a movie. I'm not sure how the movie is. Yeah, the story is interesting. I think it's really interesting. Battleground. Oh, that is awesome. It's about these toy soldiers that come to life, and there's like all these mini tanks and stuff attacking this guy. All these like mini toy helicopters flying around shooting him. And the ending is really surprising. It's one of those endings where you read it and you're wondering like, what the heck is that all about? And then it clicks and you realize what just happened and just blows you away. I love those. That is classic Stephen King right there at his best. The next, Trucks, inspired Maximum Overdrive. The book is pretty good. I totally recommend it. The Ledge. Oh, it's all about this guy who's basically he's doing a bet where he has to. There's this little ledge outside of this penthouse apartment, and he has to go out on the ledge and go the whole way around the building without falling off. And there's also strong winds to make it even worse. And he has to go the whole way around to win the challenge. And it's just really interesting. It's psychological. You're just like wondering, oh my god, his feet are. I don't know. It's an awesome story. And The Lawnmower Man, I would have to say, is the final one that I really liked. It was just kind of quirky. The plot was it was just an interesting story. It's different than what you would expect from Stephen King. It's entertaining nonetheless. All the others in here I don't really recommend. Some may beg to differ. The Boogeyman, some people may like, some may not. I was kind of indifferent on it, but I can see where some people would really like it. Same with Gray Matter, that was somewhat creepy. Children of the Corn, a lot of people would say that's great, but honestly, it didn't really please me. So yeah, so all in all, not Stephen King's greatest short story collection. Not his best. I would say that would have to be Skeleton Crew. This falls in the category of his less than stellar short story collections, along with Everything's Eventual and maybe Just After Sunset. Those two weren't that great. But obviously, if you're a hardcore Stephen King fan, you would check it out. I would have to give this 3.5 out of 5. It's all it really deserves. It's really not the best, so check it out. You all have different opinions than me, so you may like some stories I hated. So thank you, and please rate, comment, and subscribe.